Doing a little testing with the HRS Clinician Connect tablet. I have been interacting in a bit of text, but then I got a consent form that popped up. I took a few screenshots, but now I'm back to my general screen. But impossible to see how I could quickly send a text message to someone. If you click on the phone, you got tech support or your caregiver. You could say, okay, let me try my caregiver, but you just sit and wait and wait and wait, and you have no idea where to go. You can close. Maybe now you're back to there. It's not any of your preferences, so I can do a start, stop, etc., etc. So let's see, maybe it's somewhere in this menu. Custom. No, it's none of those. And now here's a previous button, which is different than, let's say, your video categories. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's nothing there. So let me pop on back. Maybe quizzes. Okay, maybe they haven't populated yet, I guess. But now we have back arrows, not finished it. So well, here's a next. I guess next and previous, but there's no previous over here now. So I guess the only option is to close. Now we're back to the main window. Let me see what else there is. If I go into here, okay, I've got applications, but nothing there. So instead of a finish or back, but wait, now there's a back button there and a back button there and a close button over there. So which one do I want to do to just get to the videos? I guess I'll go to this one. No. Get to this one. This one doesn't work. So why doesn't this button work? Does this one work? Yeah. Does this one work? It's still working. Okay, back button there. Doesn't work. Close button. Okay, that one does work. Back to the folders. Help tutorials. Let's see. How do I get technical support? No, none of those. Let me see if I can go to the next. Diet information, no. How to record activity. Access pin. Do I need a pin? That doesn't work. Maybe this arrow. Oh, okay.
To generate a pin for your caregiver, tap the folder icon in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Then tap the square button for Caregiver Connect, and a pin will be generated.
Ah, okay. So I guess nothing there. I guess, okay, return to videos. But wait a minute, I'm on back into the first one. I thought I was on the. Let me go. No, it's not that one. Okay, it was there, so it went back to multiple screens. Blood pressure, oxygen, temperature. I wonder what the difference is between recording temperatures and recording temperatures manually. That doesn't seem to be. No, is there oxygen levels manually? I don't know how that works. How do I restart or wound? Those seem like quite disparate things. One is how to use the entire system, another one is how to take images. Well, here's a text. There we go. How do I click a text?
In the lower right-hand corner of the screen, press the phone symbol. When the contact screen comes up, press the leftmost square titled Clinician. Then, press the rightmost square titled Text Message. The screen will pop up, a text box, and a keyboard will appear. Click each letter one by one to create a message. Once you have completely typed out your message, click Done, and the message will be sent to your clinician. When the conversation is over, click the Close button at the top right-hand corner of the screen.
Okay, I'm done. Maybe. Okay, that didn't. Maybe that worked. Okay, let me go back. Let me see that one again. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm back to changing batteries again. Let me go back to where I was. Okay, that's not it. So, caregiver. Okay, that doesn't work again. Resources. So is it Caregiver Connect? Okay, is that my PIN? That doesn't look like the 4-digit PIN I just got. Go back to my videos. So here's my PIN.
To generate a PIN for your caregiver, tap the folder icon in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Then tap the square button for Caregiver Connect, and a PIN will be generated.
I guess that whole passphrase was a PIN. Maybe it's longer than that. Okay, so go back to batteries and okay, but how do I get? So here's shutting down tablets and taking surveys that they don't seem to all be nested. All right, wait a minute. How do I get? I just want to go back one screen. That didn't work. Okay, that doesn't work at all. But if I just want to do a text, okay, we're back down to just trying to text I think it was my caregiver. Now it's searching for caregivers. It's not finding any caregivers, so I can't text them. But I know I can text them because I was just texting back and forth. I don't know how long this takes. That's a long time. Maybe if I just start tapping things. Go back. I don't want tech support. Go back. Go back. That doesn't seem to work. Down here. I guess close is the only option I have. So how do I get to text? Maybe here. Oh, Caregiver Connect maybe. No, that's just the. And it's a different pin every time. Okay. Now these buttons do. Now the back button doesn't work. So I guess we're out of there. Needless to say, this little list was a quick check to show the fact that the interface is still not either working or set up. Actually, in the meantime, we're going to go in here and we're going to say something, a little text chat that says, or ask a question whether it's working yet. And I'll send that message. Wow, that was loud. Okay, I got a message. So it does say at the top, clinician message, press here to view. Okay, I think that's good. And now it came up. It took 3 times though. So now it's got the full chat that was up there. Came in. I wonder how that came in. But question mark is missing from there. Here's what some of the previous text looked like. It says, "Hi, this is John. How does this thing work?" Garble, 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 garble. However, up above is simply, "Hi, this is John. How does this thing work? You can always text me at phone number if it does not work." And the question is, I can only see part of the text. Why? That seemed to work out fine. And coming back saying, "Don't know, question mark." That seemed to work fine. Maybe something broke, question mark, and then it just said, "Try this instead," but the try became that. And after that was a branch such as BNWS understanding prediabetes, so a link doesn't work. If you put put in any links, but here we have it. The NWS Understanding Prediabetes. That does work. But it doesn't work. So for me to copy that out, I'd have to do it somehow on paper or in who knows what. And then came down to saying some of the text is garbled, some is okay, question mark. So question marks are working fine. But then I popped in a simple question above as to whether it was working yet, question mark. It's also missing punctuation. If I respond with a with the sorta. What this is noting is the fact there's a bit of a delay. So somehow trying to have a real-time chat with someone is not like a ordinary chat where it's instantaneous. Now, having said this, what's really occurred is the chat is actually below. It's out of sight. You just can't see it. And here on the dashboard, there's no indication that there's a message coming in. This is our friend John Doe. There's just nothing in. Here's our chat session with John Doe. There's no indication there's a message. But I would bet if we scrolled up, hey, there it is. What do you know? It just doesn't show unless you go and find it. But there was quite a delay there. And then I type in something like I'm switching hands here. Let's say send it. So I missed the question. Okay, there it was. Yeah, but I should just say TXT is slow. Oops, that's not working. Do you know why? Because I need to type here. So I'm going to say TXT. It's actually arrived. You just have no indication, no sound, no notification. It's just, I can tell because there's been a progress bar update. So there it is. All right, enough for now. I would also show that in our little window here we have a, let's see if I can actually go in and find it. So I'm highlighting an important text on prediabetes care. I'm going to pop on open a new window. And there it is, so understanding prediabetes. And this is a really important thing, so we want to copy that out of there. And we want to make sure our and we'll say look at this, please. Very polite. So enter in a very important URL having to do with the care of our patient, and we send it off to them. However, it is not live. We cannot type on it we would have to handwrite that whole thing on down, which would for a great big long URL would be very difficult. So anyway, that ends our little play session here. Texting, moving around, close. Oh, I'm sorry, actually, where did I want to get back to that text? Okay, that was our caregiver. No, it was our, it's not tech support. Okay. I have no idea. It's not our med list. Nothing in there yet. Activities, tracking our, whoa, no, that's not what we wanted. There's no back there, so how, oh, forward. So I have quizzes we can check, but that, I think so, that's kind of jumbled in there. Falling off the screen. Big icons, little things, but okay, now it's a back arrow. That works, but no previous or anything, so I guess we're going to close that. How do we get to text? Well, that's the end of this little theatrical exercise. Let's send it forward.